effects of this are going to be, I take the word carefully, catastrophic.
Tonight at 10, state and city leaders are forging ahead with possible solutions as UN officials sound the alarm on climate change.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC 4 News at 10 starts now.
Thank you for watching ABC4 News tonight. It impacts everyone. One of the defining issues of our time, the United Nations, members of the scientific community, and local leaders are sounding the alarm on climate change, catastrophic flooding, rising sea levels, shifting weather patterns, longer wildfire seasons. This all impacts, I should say, of climate change. And the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, among others, draws a direct line to us, our carbon emissions and greenhouse gases. And they say the clock is ticking to prevent a global disaster. Now, right now, the fires destroying the Amazon rainforest in South America are expected to make a big impact on the world's climate if the fires continue at their current rate. If the rainforest burns too much, then it will extend the region's dry season, which could turn its forest into a savanna. So what's being done about it? That dire discussion on climate change is happening right here in Utah. Frustrated by the lack of action to prevent climate change on a nationwide level, cities and local communities are taking action. ABC4's Brittany Johnson sat down one-on-one with Salt Lake City Mayor Jackie Biskupski and Senator Mitt Romney tonight, addressing the issue. Brittany.
Will Emily, Mayor Jackie Biskupski address people worldwide today at the UN conference, letting everyone know what Salt Lake City specifically is doing to combat climate change. She also talked about the work that still needs to be done. And here at Weber State, Senator Romney answered questions about what he is going to do specifically on the federal level to address the issue. Climate change, the topic addressed by both Salt Lake City Mayor Jackie Biskupski and Senator Mitt Romney at two different events. Biskupski tackling the issue center stage at the United Nations Civil Society Conference. Romney during a town hall at Weber State University. Both agree it's time to act before things start going in a downward spiral.
We've lost 5 weeks of snowpack in the last 20 years, and that's a great concern to us as a water provider in Salt Lake City.
Biskupski says Utahns can make minor adjustments to their daily routines, which in turn would have a big impact on the environment.
It's about maybe not driving one day and using your bike, or using one of the electric bikes like Green Bike has put out there, or using one of the scooters.
But still, the mayor says more work needs to be done.
We are working together. It doesn't matter what party you're affiliated with. All the mayors are getting it, and we need help from the federal level.
That's where Romney comes in. He says two things can be done at the federal level to address climate change. The first, funding research.
Providing substantial research to universities and think tanks and various national labs to continue to develop new technologies for solar, for wind, for nuclear power, for transmission, for batteries, all these technologies.
And secondly, create incentives for the private sector to step in.
And that's something which I'm studying. How can we get private companies to become more interested in these new technologies and these breakthroughs? Because only technology will solve the climate issue that I think is coming down the road.
Senator Romney also answered questions about health care, his stance on abortion laws, banning assault rifles, and decriminalizing marijuana. I'll have that information on our website, abc4.com. Now reporting live from Weber State in Ogden, I'm Brittany Johnson, ABC4 News.